It's virtually impossible to create a planetary infrastructure balanced all the way from the smallest to the largest scales without dreaming up some new possibilities that should be explored along the way. So, to assist in this endeavor, digital technology operates as sort of a one-way time machine because it allows us to revisit moments that occurred in the past without having to take the time to fully recreate them in the present moment. By combining this technological feat with simplistic models of virtual intelligent software design, the complexity of everyday life can be represented in actuality without needing to physically be there to communicate your ideas to your own personal contact list. Instead, imagine that the communication chain that your message would have taken if it had been explored at a prior moment actually did. Now, by sending a copy signal following along in the moment within the same blockchain system network that encodes this information without needing to digitally process the traffic signal until such a confirmation reply occurs, daisy-chained virtual particles simulated on the internet can be transmitted as virtual constructs which supersede conventional information limitations imposed by planetary conditions, including light, weather, and occasional blackouts as well, by virtue of actuating on its own carrier wave's delayed signal response. This is essentially an instruction manual for assembling a time-synchronized wave event that resonates harmonically across the World Wide Web, WWW, which can in effect bypass the speed of light within conventional finite limits because the power cycles to generate the signals that would have arrived should the reply have been responded to across any given simulated period of time that is already there at its destination. The physics of this planetary positional communication network operates by the very same principles as the upgrade to the electrical power grid that Nikola Tesla performed when he introduced the alternating current, AC, to the formerly direct current, DC, telecommunication lines which still power some of the planet today. This upgrade that I'm presenting here and now offers the advantage of beating the fastest possible frequency response time generated from any sector connected to the grid of the physical planet Terra, by instancing numerous pre-simulated possible events before merely pointing to a solution of an algorithmic problem set, such as any number of computation cycles that a digital processor in a conventional computer can already calculate, by upgrading the software that resonates on standard power lines as opposed to restructuring the hardware which is already installed in place to begin with. That way, literally nanoseconds can be shaved off from a signal impulse wave, thereby proving that the work done and only done by the people who intentionally initiated that exact communication event. So, in essence, it's basically using virtual technology to bypass limits of physical reality via scaling into higher information densities using existing technology that families, generations have been setting into place for us this entire time. May God bless their future children, us. A link to the text of this video is in the description below.